a Chevron down $4.30 is not to be taken without. Oh.
I know, $78. All right, but that would seem to be a reflection of expectations of a lack of economic growth.
Right. Although it should be of what I saw Mary Barr introduce yesterday, which is the possibility of maybe 1 million EVs in 2025. I thought the lineup was gorgeous.
You think we're really going to start discounting oil prices as a result of EVs? We will. At some point we will. I just don't think we're there yet.
But, I just think she could increase the dividend. I think she's got a great earnings power. There's a lot that could go right with GM. And this notion that there is an existential crisis, that you can't cross over to electric, is kind of funny given the fact of what you just said, which is that we're still, we're a fossil fuel-based country.
We are, although every year there are going to be, Mary Barr was talking to a lot more EVs on the road, and over time there will be less demand for gasoline.
Price. For internal combustion engines.
Yeah, there will be, without a doubt.
Not yet. These are down. This is more of a reflection of a belief of what you spoke about with Al Kelly and Ryan McInerney, which is, are we at a point of the slowdown where the Fed is actually maybe playing too much of a role?
Want to listen to what Mary Barr told you?
I very much so.
All right, let's do that.
When we lived through what we've done with supply chain over the last few years, specifically with semiconductors, we recognized we needed to have more of an onshore or ally shore supply chain. We were working on that to achieve that 1 million unit EV target that we have, or our plan for 2025. We have already secured all the battery raw materials that we need, and these are binding agreements. So we're ready to go.
That was very impressive. And by the way, in terms of supply chain, maybe the most important call last night was Gary Dickerson, Applied Materials, which makes the equipment that had also been held up because they couldn't get the semis. So you have the company that makes the semis is actually getting the semis. We're beginning to see, David, the end of that particular part of the economy being a roadblock, which should mean that we're going to see a lot more cars, which should mean that the price of cars goes lower. And I just hope the Fed recognizes these things. You've got to be granular when you're looking at this stuff. You can't just say, wow, look at these aggregate figures. You got to say, wow, you know what? I just heard Mary Barr. They could have a lot more semis. Jim Farley, a lot more semis. Applied Materials, a lot more semis. And then you couple that with the fact that plastic, where there have been so many problems, paper, there have been so many, surfactants, and you can start seeing why someone might want to buy a Procter & Gamble, for instance.